Running your own real estate investment business can be stressful, time-consuming, and difficult to manage. Where do you start? Why go out and try and reinvent the wheel when we have the answer? With our exclusive training program, we will teach you how to free up your time to build your business, develop your goals, learning where to find the money, how to find better deals, keeping track of offers, building a team, and developing a business plan that works for you. We at Real Impact Real Estate Training and Mentoring have all the answers for you. We have several plans to help you get your business to the next level. We have developed the best one-on-one personal training system in the industry. We have a proven structure that has been developed for more than 50 years through the purchase and sales of thousands of homes and commercial properties. We will help you set up and build your real estate investment business. Whether you are new to investing or you are a seasoned professional, we have a plan for you to customize your business to a method that works, is affordable, and fits your budget. With training modules like finding money, finding deals, learning how to get correct comps, building a team, short sales, subject twos, foreclosures, making multiple offers, understanding auctions, REOs, and tax sales, working to build your construction team and finding sellers and buyers. Find your property management team, plus over 70 additional training modules to choose from. Sit down with us for a one-on-one consulting to see what training plan is best to develop your goals and to build your business by using the 5 M's of investing: mining, money, maintenance, marketing, and management. Wouldn't your life be great if you can live it on your own terms? We help you develop and structure your business to take massive action. Join the Real Impact Real Estate Training today. Change your life today with real estate investing.
Hi there, this is Roger Pascal. All right, let's get this thing kicked off tonight. Thank you for joining us tonight. Having a little bit of technical difficulties here on my end, so I hope I don't skip around on this a little bit. I think we have some internet issues, but other than that, I am CEO of the Real Impact Training Systems. And if you're new to this call, we provide quality training through real estate investing. So we're gonna teach you how to build your business in real estate. So we specialize in local locations. We have locations throughout Texas and even in Oklahoma. Our locations are franchised and they are owned and operated by seasoned investors in the local area and where you're at. So you need to check us out. You can check us out on our website, realimpacttraining.com, and you can click on the center there that says locations, and you can find out where we're at. So our franchise owners, we call them Impact Master Trainers, or you may hear us refer to them as IMTs for short. We do have monthly meetings. In addition to our monthly meetings, our IMTs offer a variety of other types of meetings that we may have. We just had one in East Texas yesterday where we went and took some property tours. So with that, our IMTs, our Impact Master Trainers, we offer, one-on-one mentoring programs, help you no matter where you're at in your real estate journey. So if you're interested in learning more about what we do and how we function and what our training programs are, just reach out to any of us and we can walk you through it. Once again, our website is realimpacttraining.com. Just click on the button on the middle of the screen, and it will take you to our various locations and our calendar and what we have coming up. So one of our primary objectives every Sunday night on these calls is to provide you with information and the opportunity to ask questions about real estate investing. So if you are on YouTube, click over to the live chat and or to the subscribe button, and you should have a live chat on there. So ask your questions. Tonight, we're going to be talking about building your business credit, which is really exciting, and this is passionate to me because I think this is a shortcoming that we see lots of areas happen with our other people out there that are training in real estate investing, and I think we see where people get into this business and they really don't have a plan. They really don't know where they're going to go with this business and how they're going to make this thing happen. And tonight we're just going to talk about it. We're going to talk about kind of where we're at and how we pursue that and go forward. I know the Cowboys are playing tonight. Hopefully we're kind of in the middle of a break with them. We're going to make this a short call so we can get back to the game. So I want to introduce our IMTs, Impact Master Trainers, as they come on here and put them on here. So Tim Lockhart, he is Impact Wichita Falls and Denton, Texas. Very seasoned investor, one of the most creative investors I've ever met in my life. And then we have Eric Short, which is Impact Grand Prairie. Eric's also been investing for a long time. He's a retired high school school teacher, and if he can teach kids how to play a trombone, he can teach you how to buy houses, because he's been doing this thing, buying houses, for a long time. So we all have. So thank you for being on here, guys. And tonight we're talking about business credit.
Absolutely. Very excited to do that. So business credit, I'm going to jump right into it. Before you can build a business credit, you need to form a business. And usually that's in the form of an LLC or some other vehicle like that. I know several investors who have multiple LLCs. Sometimes they prefer to put one house in one LLC. Some people like 2 or 3 houses per LLC. And when I first got into this, I was just working as a private individual. And when I started doing it full time, I formed an LLC to take advantage of some of the tax benefits, some of the privacy benefits. And at first I was a little intimidated. I found a mentor to help me set it up, because I had seen advertisements on Facebook, online, on YouTube, talking about, here, we'll help you set up your LLC to take care of your needs. Just send us, a link and your routing number and your bank statement. It's not that complicated, and it's not that expensive. I would recommend talking to someone to help you through it. There's always Google, and you can research a little bit yourself. My only stumbling block was finding the name for it. The first 2 or 3 names, after you go through the paperwork, and you do have to provide whatever bureau helps you to create it, because there's several. Once you give them that information, they request, what is your business name, the name of your business. And so the first 2 or 3 business names that I wanted, took them a few hours. They sent me an email, hey, this one's been taken, try again. And it took me 2 or 3 to get it. So it's pretty straightforward, but be prepared with a couple of different names. The next step, thanks. Roger, can you take us through some steps for forming a business plan?
Absolutely. So, and this is a primary, what we work here with Impact is we work with the Dennis Henson system of building your business, structuring your business, of setting up a system, of building a system. And that's what Dennis says all the time, is we're here to build a system. We can, within that system, you are learning how to find houses. You are learning how to do this other, but primarily you're also learning how to build your business. And part of that is building your business credit. Now, Matthew has a couple of questions on here that he's asked before I get into the business accounts and your legal business and your legal business name. Is first question is, he's asking, what is the difference between business credit and consumer credit? Well, when you're running a business, they're looking at performance. They're looking at various things in your business that we're going to talk about a little bit more in detail tonight. But they're, for your business, there's complete different types of credit structures for your business, and most people know that as the Dun and Bradstreet number, or the Dun and Bradstreet credit score type deal for your business. And a lot of that, what they're looking for is the longevity of your business. And if you go ahead and set up as Eric just said, your LLC or your corporation, you want to get with your tax accountant on that and find out what's the best structure for your business to have. But as you set that up and you have some history on there, that's what a lot of banks and other lenders are looking for. Is they're looking for how long have you been in business? What are you doing within the business and areas like that. So there is a separation in there. The banks are still going to look at your personal credit, but they're going to look at your business. Once again, they're going to look at your longevity of your business. They're going to look and see, your longevity of your bank accounts, of your credit cards, and stuff like that. And so essentially, you will have two different types of credit scores in there, if you want to say that. They are a little different, but we want to make sure you understand that you're going to qualify your business too. So opening a business account. What's that, Tim?
Hey, Roger. One big difference between business credit and personal credit is that the business credit does not show up on your personal credit report. So
great point. Wonderful.
So,
that is correct.
Yeah. So if you're doing all your business in your personal personal name with personal credit, and then that's going to hurt your debt to income ratio when you're going to get a private loan. Like maybe you want to go buy a car or a house for yourself to live in, and all your business expenses are all built up. You're buying houses, you're making large repairs and things on personal credit, then that's going to hurt your ability to get personal loans of that nature. So it's a way to separate the business credit from your personal credit score.
Yeah, that is perfect. That is absolutely correct. So so understand that, yeah, you've got the two different entities there. So make them both work for you and with you. So you do want to open up a bank account because that's going to give you some longevity in your business banking account. You can open that up at the same bank that you have your personal account with, if you want. I've had my business checking set up for many, many years, and how we do that. And I have multiple business entities that have their own accounts. So so it's easy to go down to the bank. It's easy to sit down. You're going to set those up. You can bring your documentations. I'm blank on the name of it right now for your LLC, or your C or your S corporation, or however you've set up your entities. You can bring that down to the bank with you and show them your DBA, which is doing business as, and how you're doing business and how you're going to be receiving payments, what names, areas like that. So opening up a business account for your legal business name is very easy, very simple, but it is vital to running your business and opening that up for your business, because it's going to give you that even more longevity. So when you go and eventually you're getting maybe a business line of credit or maybe even some long-term loans with the bank, they're going to look at it and that's going to give you essentially what we can call brownie points on that. So you definitely want to open that up, open up your bank account once you set up your business entity. Don't wait to do that. Go ahead and set that up. Yeah, you can set that up for a minimum on there. Every bank is different. Some banks will charge you a monthly service charge. Some banks will say we'll waive that if you have X amount of dollars in the account, and it's usually not a lot of dollars. That can be as low as, I've seen it as low as $500. Normally, it's about $1,000 in that account. You don't have to pay any monthly service charges on that. Okay. And our next slide here, we have set up a dedicated business phone line in your business business name. Tim, I know you do this. You have various different ways of having people contact you for your multiple different businesses that you have.
Yes.
So kind of walk us through how easy it is to set up a business phone line or a phone line dedicated for your business.
Yeah, it's pretty simple now. with the number of internet phone providers, um, sometimes sometimes referred to as VoIP lines, VoIP. So there's a Google. If you have a Google account, you can get a Google Voice number. Now that is the free one is for personal use, and they do have a business a Google Voice number. I think it's like $10 or so. So it's fairly inexpensive. And then there's other services that are similar to that, like Ring Central. I have a couple numbers with Ring Central, and then there's Vonage and different companies like that. So I'd recommend just searching out those. The nice thing about something like the Ring Central or the Google Voice number is that it allows you to do call routing and have dedicated voicemail messages. And so the important thing is for people, if they're looking to approve you for the higher levels of credit, they're going to want to check out, make sure that you're a legitimate business. And so they want to be able to find you and find your number. And if they call it, then they want that business to answer. They don't want, Eric to answer as Eric. They want him to, answer as Eric's International Real Estate Enterprise.
Yes.
Right. Something like that. Right. And a good way to do that is to register with the 411 business directory. And so if you do that, then creditors, when they are searching for you, they're going to be able to find your number. It's going to be attached to your business name. It's going to show legitimacy so that it'll make it easier for them to approve you for those higher levels of credit.
Absolutely. When you're saying that, all I can hear now is my dad, which just turned 93 last week, how he answered the phone when I was a kid. He'd say Johnson Mule Barn, so or something like that. But yeah, you definitely want to be professional when you answer your phone. Always know that it's a business. I use Ring Central, and what I have found, and Tim, I don't know if you found the same thing on your Ring Central, is it blocks a lot of the junk spam calls. It doesn't block them all, but on mine, it'll ring one time and it will kind of say in the caller ID that it could, suspected spam or something like that. But that really is nice to have. So it's not ringing multiple times. It'll ring one time. Then I can go into my Ring Central account online on my PC or on my smartphone. And if I want to call them back, I can call them back and I can talk to them about, if they're trying to sell me health insurance or something on that basis. So,
sure.
So great
and
advice
along those
on there,
lines.
Tim. What's that?
Along
Eric?
the lines, voicemail doesn't have to just be voicemail. I think everyone knows now that many services will do voice to text, so you don't have to listen to the whole thing. You can just read it. That's a great way to do it too.
Absolutely.
I've got a friend of mine who runs her own business, and it's her personal line, but she picks it up. She has a voice answer on it that says, "Yes, hello, please send me a text," and that's it. I wouldn't recommend that. That's a little blunt, but she's a little blunt.
There you go. So make sure you have those things set up. So you're actually running your legitimate business. It just doesn't make it look like you are running your legitimate business on that. So the next thing we have is we're going to talk about building your business plan. Now this, like I said earlier in this call, this is essentially to us as we have our students, as we have our mentees, as we call them in our business. That's what we do from day one when we do our training, is we sit there and we start building your business plan from day one. And you want to set your business plan up on paper. You want to know where you're going and how you're going to do it. And this is very important for your business. If you don't do this, Eric had a caption last week by Yogi Berra, and it said, if you don't know where you're going, How did that word? If you don't know where you're going,
if you don't know where you're going, you'll probably end up somewhere else.
there you go. Absolutely. So you want to have that business plan. You want to know where you're at. So Tim and I on this call, we're both realtors too, and we get the phone calls of people wanting to buy investment real estate, and they come in and they go, I want to buy real estate. Okay, what are you looking for? Anything. We're at anywhere. Well, you don't want to be that person. You want to have a plan. You want to know where your farm area is. And that's part of your business plan is you're going to stake that out and say, this is what I have. So if you have that business plan on paper, as what we do, and then you go to your business banking and we have you interview multiple banks, and we have the right interview questions to ask that you go down that list. And bankers all the time are like, oh my gosh, I love working with your clients because they know what they're looking for and they know where they're going. And so you have that on paper, and now the bank's going to take you to a much higher level. So we recently had some students that have never done business before in real estate, and they had okay credit, and they had a business plan, and they went to the bank, and the bank immediately approved them for $250,000 in their business to invest in real estate. And the last property they bought, the bank had offered them, I don't know which plan they did, but one of the plans the bank offered them was to give them 100% financing and 100% towards their rehab. And, that's because they had essentially had their ducks in a row, and they put their business plan on paper. And that banker was then able to take that to his board and say, this is my clients, and this is what they do, and this is where they're at, and this is what their plan is over the next 12 months, and their plan is beyond the 12 months, and this is where they're investing, and this is what they're doing with the property. And, once they buy it, this is what they're going to do with it. They're going to keep it, or they're going to, rent it out long-term, Airbnb it, fix and flip, whatever that may be. And this is a wonderful way for you to build your business. And it's really about the only way to build your business is to have that business plan on paper, because you've got to be able to teach them or show the bankers, show your business, bankers, your business and what you're doing there. So always recommend you build a business plan. And I know that we had some in there, some questions today on one of my Facebook groups about building your business plan and how to do that. And that's where we shine. That's what we do. So hang on just a second and starting to do so Matthew, you're asking about when you start your business, you're going to register with the Secretary of State. Absolutely. And that's part of the LLC that Eric was talking about a while ago, is once you establish an LLC, it will be registered with the Secretary of State. Now, and I'm not an attorney, and I'm not one of these guys going out there trying to push LLCs from other states or anything. I don't know a ton about that. I know that if you do establish an LLC in another state, you still have to register it in Texas as a foreign corporation. And so I don't think you're really achieving what a lot of people claim you are. But once again, if you're needing more information on that, you go to the professionals. You go to your CPA. You go to your tax attorneys, whoever's helping you with that, and make sure you get that advice, because we're definitely not in that part of that business. We direct you to the right people to work with. So good deal. So set your business up on paper and a business plan on paper and make that happen.
Hey, Roger.
Now, our next slide is Tim. You're going to talk to us a little bit about what you've done with your credit card and how what your business credit cards are doing for you.
Yeah. So a good way to start building business credit is to get some credit cards. And there's some fairly easy credit cards to get. If you have a business and you're going to Lowe's or Home Depot a lot to buy materials, go get their Pro card and get it in your business entity name, and have the EIN, the the tax ID number for the business. And so I have a pro card at Lowe's, and and um, um, so some good things about that is that if you buy from the pro desk, if your order is more than $1,500, then um, they can give you some bulk discounts, and sometimes it's up to like 15%. So if I'm buying material for a job, I may be spending, 10, 15, $20,000 on materials, and instead of paying a 20% markup to have the general contractor go buy the materials and mark it up, I get a 10, 15% discount. And so I can save a lot of money on the project. Also, I was able to build up points, and I got like an $800 gift card at the end of the year for the credit of the charges that I had done on the Lowe's Pro card throughout the year. So that was kind of nice, getting those gift cards at the end of the year. Another card that is fairly easy to get are things like the city business card. I have an American Airlines card with Citi, and so if I charge uh, other materials or business expenses, office expenses, business supplies, subscriptions to CRMs, things like that, I can charge on this American Airlines card. And so I've already built up enough points on that card to pay for the airfare for when we go to Cancun for a mastermind getaway later this year. So that's a good thing to do too. And those are fairly easy to get as starting points. And then after that, you're going to be wanting to look to get some trade lines. But just start with like what we talked about, and just start with getting some easy credit cards that are in the business name using the business tax ID number.
Very good. Very good. That is that's some great points there, and absolutely, and that's going to help you establish that history and that business credit that you can get from your various, once again, credit cards or your business line of credit at the bank, whatever. It's going to show history there, and you're going to build that history up through that. So this has been a great call tonight. I know it's a short call tonight because I guess we only get about the Cowboys in the playoffs about once every 25 years. So, so we need to pay attention to that and make that happen. But so sort of like Rangers going to the World Series, right? But we get that kind of stuff not too often, so we want to pay attention to that. So next week, thank you so much for this, Eric and Tim. Y'all have been great tonight, and those of y'all that have been on this call tonight, y'all have been great. Thank you for the questions that you're asking here. Our next week's call is going to be, we're going to talk about the easy rent-to-own system that Dennis Henson has been working with for years and has literally held my hand almost 20 years ago to start putting that into place. And it's not a rent-to-own, but it is an easy rent-to-own. So it's a system that we work with as part of our training and what we do in our training. But we want you to be be aware of that, and be here next week for that easy rent to own. I think we're going to wrap this up in under 30 minutes, which is awesome. And Matthew, you're saying go Cowboys. There you go. So everybody go back to your game, and thank you so much. Every week, Sunday at 7:00, join us. Except for Super Bowl Sunday, we're not going to be on. So that's our next holiday, I believe. But other than that, I really want to thank everybody from the audience end to Tim and Eric helping us out this week. So thank you so much for being on here. And CJ is our producer and guy behind the scenes. So thank you, CJ, for making this happen. Very good. Everybody, We're cutting it off. So see y'all next week.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
See you.
Running your own real estate investment business can be stressful, time-consuming, and difficult to manage. Where do you start? Why go out and try and reinvent the wheel when we have the answer? With our exclusive training program, we will teach you how to free up your time to build your business, develop your goals, learning where to find the money, how to find better deals, keeping track of offers, building a team, and developing a business plan that works for you. We at Real Impact Real Estate Training and Mentoring have all the answers for you. We have several plans to help you get your business to the next level. We have developed the best one-on-one personal training system in the industry. We have a proven structure that has been developed for more than 50 years through the purchase and sales of thousands of homes and commercial properties. We will help you set up and build your real estate investment business. Whether you are new to investing or you are a seasoned professional, we have a plan for you to customize your business to a method that works, is affordable, and fits your budget. With training modules like finding money, finding deals, learning how to get correct comps, building a team, short sales, subject twos, foreclosures, making multiple offers, understanding auctions, REOs, and tax sales, working to build your construction team, and finding sellers and buyers. Find your property management team, plus over 70 additional training modules to choose from. Sit down with us for a one-on-one consulting to see what training plan is best to develop your goals and to build your business by using the 5 M's of investing: mining, money, maintenance, marketing, and management. Wouldn't your life be great if you can live it on your own terms? We help you develop and structure your business to take massive action. Join the Real Impact Real Estate Training today. Change your life today with real estate investing.